This video goes through steps 9, 10, and 11. We are inserting and pairing the end hinge and the threaded hinge with the short and the large arm. First, we are going to pair the end hinge, and that's the hinge with the flat side of it, side to it. So again, I'm going to click insert. If you missed it, it's this button right here, insert, end hinge, and my hinge is going to pop up. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to click on the hinge, and then I'm just going to slide it over because it'll work better for us that way. Okay, now when we are mating the pieces, I'm still going to use the revolute command, which is the last command I used to pair the short arm with the large arm. And again, it's important that we pair the right ends together. It's safer if you pair this edge right here, that circle that I just highlighted, with this edge over here, because the edge that I clicked on the end hinge is not chamfered. You can also pair it with the same exact result by connecting a different part of the end hinge with this part of the short arm. Now the tricky point comes into play with when it comes here. If you don't click the right place, you end up with a pairing that doesn't work. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say we have our drawing like this, and I just click on that edge right here, and then just randomly click on that end right there. Right now, as it stands, I can tell you that the pairing will not work. There will be a mistake. It will be a very, very minor mistake, but it will be a mistake, and it will be hard to notice because you need to be careful when you pair these. And what do I mean by this? Okay, well, let's do that pairing right now. I'm going to click on Revolute. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm just going to click on that, or I'm going to click on that end. I'm going to click Join, and then I'm going to click here, and alright, so what happened there? I clicked on a chamfered end. So what happens is that, as you can see, if I try to see if it's flush, there's a part of it that sticks out. And that's a problem with chamfered edges, is that you have two ends to it. You have this end right here, and then you have the other end right there. So you have to be careful if you decide to go that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unpair them again. So what happened there is we clicked on this edge rather than on this edge, which should be the side that we're pairing together with the short arm. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pair the other side, which is, like I said, it's easier, it's safer. I have to click on those crosshairs to to approve of that pairing, and then I'm going to go here and I'm going to click that edge right there, and I'm going to click the crosshairs here, boom, and automatically my parts are paired. I only have to click check, and we are done with the connecting the end hinge and the short arm. You will now do the same thing with the threaded hinge and the large arm, and that will go in this opening right there.